honoring our mothers and fathers. Point two, we are to honor our parents. Pastor, how do I honor parents that are dishonorable? How do I honor my parents, whatever age you are? But man, they live a crazy life. And how do I honor them? I was reading a story the other day, and I just want to read you the first part of 1 Samuel chapter 19. So here is David and Jonathan are best friends. Jonathan's dad is trying to kill David. And he asks him to do something that he should not do. Let me just read a little bit. Saul told his son Jonathan, 1 Samuel 19, verse 1, and all the attendants to kill David. Jonathan knew murder was wrong. But how could he disobey his dad? Saul told his son Jonathan and all the attendants to kill David, but Jonathan had taken a great liking to David. They were best friends, and warned him. My father Saul, he tells David, is looking for a chance to kill you. Be on your guard. Tomorrow morning, go into hiding and stay there. I will go out and stand with my father in the field where you are. I'll speak to him about you and will tell you what I find out. Jonathan spoke well of David to Saul, his father, and said to him, listen to him, honoring his father, but yet disobeying his father. Jonathan spoke well and said, let not the king do wrong to his servant David. He has not wronged you, and what he has done has benefited you greatly. And he goes on. There's a time, even in Acts 5, that Peter and the other disciples were like, we've got to obey God rather than man. And you can do that in a very honoring way. Sometimes those in authority may say to you something and it violates Scripture. Who am I going to obey, the Lord or man? Maybe your spouse is asking you to sin. And Scripture tells me to honor my spouse. You can respectfully disobey with honor because you got to obey God rather than man. Now listen, that's difficult to navigate, especially as probably a teenager in the home, and even as an adult trying to make their own way, and their parents are highly wanting to be involved in your life and telling you this or that. Listen, there are times when you have to say to parents, as you are in your 20s and 30s that are highly involved and wanting to be in your life, that you have to say to them, I respect your opinion and thank you for it, but I'm not going to do that. There are times for that. Pastor, you mean disobey your parents? There comes a point where you can honor them and disobey at the same time. Now, to navigate that, you better be prayed up. And you better be following the Lord and not just bent on rebellion and doing your own thing. The Lord hates rebellion. Honor doesn't mean you put up with abuse. It doesn't mean you put up with violence. It doesn't mean you put your children at risk. It does not enable destructive habits and actions. What it means, I'm going to honor God first.